What I need to know is, how did this beer top get out on this ledge? Look. The windows don't open, and I am 24 stories in the air. How did this get here? It's the great mystery of all times. Morning, guys. I am heading to Dallas today. I'm kind of sad. I'm not really excited to be going, but it's work, and work requires that I go, so I'm gonna go. But first, I'm gonna go in and give Melly kisses. It's 5:45 in the morning, so she's still obviously asleep. So I'm gonna run in there and give her some kisses and say goodbye. And then I have to text her that so that she knows I did it, because that's what she asked me to do. She said, send me a picture. So I'm gonna go do that right now.
Train is arriving.
Getting on the plane. And I'm the only one who would fly to Dallas by way of Houston from Virginia, but hey, you know, whatever. So I haven't been here in a long time. Not since I was stationed in Nicaragua. I'm almost there. Woo, almost there. So I'm just hanging out at the gate waiting for my flight to Dallas. I realized as I was walking over here, I've actually been here several times since Nicaragua. Lots and lots of reasons. But Mauricio and I actually flew through this airport on the way to Hawaii when we were getting married. So yeah, it's been not that long since I've been through here. So just waiting. Wow, nice. Cute little club chairs. Look at that view. That is beautiful. So I am finally at the hotel. I'm super excited to be here. The view out of my hotel room is amazing and so beautiful. And it was hilarious when I checked in. The guys at the front desk thought I was recording. I guess one of them came up behind me and they could see my recording was on. I had been recording like as I walked up, but I had turned off the recording, but the video was still up. So they totally thought I was recording as I checked in, and it was making them all squirrely. It was hilarious. I wouldn't do that though. I don't film people unless I have their permission. I just don't think that's okay unless it's like a crowd shot. But anyway, so I am going to unpack and iron my clothes for tomorrow. And what else am I gonna do? Probably some editing. I need to get some lunch, but I wanted to talk to you guys today about, I kind of need your advice, especially those of you who travel, or excuse me, I'm falling off the chair, or maybe if you have a spouse that travels, how you guys handle your budgets. I am going to be keeping a log of my traveling expenses, but I have to do that anyway for work. So I really would love to hear your advice on the best way to handle travel for jobs when you have to pay out of pocket and you get reimbursed at a later date. And usually my reimbursements come like a month later. So I'd really love to hear what you guys, how you handle that, because I haven't quite figured it out. Most of the time I guess I would plan it into my budget, but a lot of my trips are going to be like last minute, so I can't really plan those. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do. We'll see. So I'll be back with you in a few when I get more settled. So talk to you in a few. It is several hours later, and I have walked around the area looking for somewhere to get some food to bring back to the hotel so I don't have to rely on hotel food. I got out my Google Maps, and there was a little convenience store nearby. I got a redonkulously expensive snack. Nothing had the prices on it, so I just picked.
These three things cost me $11.53. I am not excited.
It was highway robbery. So I will not be getting my dinner there. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Probably just eat in the hotel here. There's not really anything around here. It's kind of like a really residential area. So I know I mentioned it before. I wanted to show you how I'm keeping track of my finances while I am on work travel. But again, I could really use some suggestions for how you guys deal with that. Connie Porter, who is amazing, and I'll put a link to her channel down below. She actually sent me a travel notebook and some cute little bullet journal accessories that she made herself on her printer, her 3D printer. They're super cool. And I'll put a link to. So I thought this would be the perfect time for me to test it out and see how I like maybe keeping a bullet journal type budget. I am usually an every dollar girl, and I'm kind of obsessive about it. Kind of obsessive, just a little. But I thought that I tried this out, and it'll be good for keeping track of my expenses. So thus far, I've got the $11.53 I spent on snack. So the other things will probably get charged to my hotel room if I eat in the hotel. We'll see how that goes. I'm legitimately trying to keep costs down. Morning, guys. So I'm going to be leaving for the airport really soon. It's like 4:45 in the morning, and I was desperate for coffee. I didn't get room service because I had all my camera equipment sitting around, and I don't like, if I'm only going to be in a hotel for a little while, I don't like having room service, the people come in and clean. I make my own bed. I know I'm a weird dork that makes their own bed in the hotel, but so as a result, that means that I didn't have any coffee replacements in the coffee pod. So these are decaf, which does me no good, and I drank the 2 regular coffee pods yesterday morning. That means there is no coffee left. So I was gonna run downstairs to the coffee shop and they don't open until I'm already on my way. So I had to order room service coffee. And yeah, I am super irritated that this hotel is like crazy expensive. There's no Starbucks around here, nothing where I could get, you know, like a $3 cup of coffee, which in my world is ridiculous to begin with. I don't usually pay for coffee. I make my own. And so, yeah, but I have to have coffee. Oh my goodness. So this is what I got.
Now, I didn't make the same mistake I did yesterday with the $25 fruit and yogurt. Oh my gosh, that I almost cried. But I got a pot of coffee with lots of skim milk because I love skim milk in my coffee. That's all I got. Guess how much? $17.23 by the time I added in a small tip for the guy that brought it up here.
Seriously, that's got to be some sort of price gouging. They know you can't get coffee elsewhere, so they're going to charge you redonkulous amounts for a cup of coffee. It's not even that good. Well, I'm not a coffee snob. It's just whatever. So I'm going to drink this coffee, edit a video for about a half an hour, and then call an Uber to get to the airport. It's funny, but I have traveled so much. Let me sit down since this is obviously going to get intense. It's funny. I have traveled so much for my job over the years. I've gotten to travel all over the world and see things, and it really has been super special to see the world and not necessarily have to pay for it. But in all the traveling I've done, I gotta tell you, this might be the first time I have ever worried about how much things cost. It's kind of sad. So I wonder if it's that this hotel is so expensive, or if hotels in general are always this expensive and this is just the first time I'm paying attention to it. Either way, I feel a little kind of sad that this, at 45 years old, this is the first time I'm actually concerning myself with money. You know, it is way too early to be getting this deep into like my soul. My financial soul. So I am gonna close up my suitcase and put it by the door, and then that's it. And then I am on my way home. Make sure you click on my big laughing face to subscribe to my channel, and I'll put 2 videos up for you to keep on watching. So keep on watching, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya!